The Honorable Mayor of Atlanta, Georgia, Kasim Reed, recently spoke with RealUrbanNews.com exclusively. I'm Michael Real. We discussed the nation's politics, entertainment in Atlanta, and his hope for America.
Mr. Mayor, the nation is in the middle of a heated political scene. What's your perspective?
My perspective is it's a process, and it's a process we go through every 4 years with very high stakes. And I'm just excited about the fight. And I think sometimes when you have a country that's in the position that I was in, where one group represented by the Republican wants to take the country in a direction that I think is backward, and you have another group which are led by Democrats that want to continue the work of President Obama, which I think when history catches its breath, he's going to have one of the most consequential presidencies in the life of America.
When you talk about we're looking at and seeing high stakes, how high are the stakes for America right now globally?
Well, let me give you an example. Just 2 weeks ago, the Supreme Court reaffirmed the notion of one man, one vote. So if you can imagine not having your vote counted or your personhood counted for purposes of drawing congressional districts, that decision was made within the last 2 weeks. The next president will probably appoint somewhere between 2 to 4 Supreme Court justices. And folks on the other side really are practicing the politics of subtraction, and they're not hiding it. They're telling you in no uncertain terms that they don't believe in a bigger, more inclusive America. And so folks like myself and others are on the other side. We think America does best when you have expanding opportunity, when you practice the politics of inclusion. We believe in inclusion rather than trickle down. The folks on the other side, whether it's Mr. Trump or Mr. Cruz or other individuals, the bottom line is that all of them in one manner or another have supported voter suppression, have been anti-gay, do not support marriage equality, have been anti-Hispanic. So you just pick the ill, and that side typically supports a side that I don't agree with, and many people in the country don't agree with. So I'm looking forward to the campaign so we can get it over with.
Let's bring it close to home. I was talking to your colleague Christopher Dodd not long ago, and he was telling me about how Atlanta has really become the country's new Hollywood. Talk about you all's success in attracting Hollywood movies and videos and television shows in that region.
Michael, we don't think that Hollywood will ever be replaced. We don't want it to be. We don't want to be Hollywood. What we want to do is to be the best version of ourselves. There really is room for all of us. And so right now, as I stand with you, the city of Atlanta is the number 3 city in the United States of America for motion picture, film, and television entertainment. The first is Los Angeles. The second is New York. We're number 5 in the world. And so this business is now a $6 billion business that employs 24,000 people. And we think it's just going to grow and grow and grow. And so I'm excited about it. It adds an energy and a vitality to the community. And it really does produce well-paying jobs up and down the scale. So I couldn't be more pleased.
Your campaign, you've got to be excited. People are gravitating toward you. I'm excited about what you've done and your future.
Well, I just feel real good right now, but right now I'm focused on doing one thing, and that's making sure that Secretary Clinton is elected President of the United States of America. To do that, you have to have resources to get out and about around the country, and so that's what I'm doing.
Finally, what's your hope for America?
My hope for America is that we continue to believe that a bigger, inclusive vision is the right vision for our country, and that we really take on the issue of equity and inclusion and making sure that everybody has a fair shot and a fair shake to be a part of all of this prosperity. We really have to make sure that we reverse the trends of wealth in our country going to a smaller and smaller number of people. We are better when we have broad prosperity. And so that's what I think that this campaign is about. That's the America that I believed in, that gave up. And that's the America that I think gives most people a ladder up. So that's my vision.
Thank you for sharing.
No, thank
I
you.
appreciate
Thank you for
it.
your time today.